高中英语听力测验试题示例8，考生应考注意事项。请根据试题本与播放内容作答。请用2B 铅笔在答题卷上作答，更正时应以橡皮擦擦拭，切勿使用修正带或修正液。聆听过程中可是需要于试题本上记下内容要点。提醒您，本测验播音内容包含提醒翻页的提示语，听见请翻页后立即将试题本翻至下一页。试题播放期间，监视人员不受理提问，请务必保持安静。如认为有噪音或突发状况干扰，以至于无法听清楚试题时，请先标记题号，于全部试题播放完毕后，可当场举手申请重播认为受干扰之试题。经监视人员判断确认确有重播需求后，会在考试结束铃声响毕后重播。若有重播，请配合监视人员指示。试题播放前，应依播音指示翻阅检查试题本与答题卷。如有发现错误、缺漏、污损或印刷不清等，请立即举手反映。完成检查后，依播音指示默视确认答题卷正面之印式号码与姓名是否正确。现在请立即检查试题本。试题本检查结束，接下来请检查答题卷，并确认印式号码与姓名是否为本人，以及核对其与座位标示单上的印式号码及姓名是否相符。若确认正确，请于确认后考生签名栏以正楷签全名。考生如使用备用答题卷，卷面上无考生本人印式号码与姓名，仍需以正楷签全名。答题卷确认完毕，考生应考注意事项播放完毕，现在开始播放试题，请翻开试题本。1. 图片听解第一部分单选题说明。第1题至第4题，请听语音播出的试题，根据内容在4幅图片中选出最符合题意的图片，每题播放1次。请听例题内容。
For the sample question, you'll listen to a short conversation. Please look at the 4 pictures.
Excuse me.
Yes, how may I help you?
I was in this building 30 minutes ago, and I lost my jacket.
Okay, what does it look like?
Well, it's a striped jacket with buttons on the front.
I'm afraid no one has found it yet. Can you please fill out this form? If we find it, we'll call you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sample question.
What does the woman's jacket look like?
答案为 A。现在开始作答第一部分单选题。第1题。
For question 1, you'll listen to a short conversation. Please look at the 4 pictures.
Let's go to the library to prepare for the final exam.
Well, I don't study well in a quiet place. Can we go to the coffee shop around the corner instead?
It's always crowded and noisy at this time of the day, though.
In that case, my kitchen would be a good choice. I can make coffee, and there isn't too much noise.
第一题，
Question 1.
Where will the man and the woman most likely study for the exam?
第二题，
For question 2, you'll listen to a short conversation. Please look at the 4 pictures.
Which one do you think Brenda would like?
Not sure. How about that one over there? It looks nice.
Yeah, but she's not really a tea person.
That one is funny. And she drinks lattes.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Great. Then let's get it for her.
第二题，
Question 2.
Which gift are the speakers going to buy?
请翻页。第三题，
For question 3, you'll listen to a short conversation. Please look at the 4 pictures.
I think Smith is going to win.
Don't speak too soon. There's still a lap and a half to go.
I know.
Look, that other rider is catching up.
But Smith is cycling really hard. I think he's going to hold on.
Yeah, he won. What a close finish.
第三题，
Question 3.
What are the man and the woman watching?
第四题，
For question 4, you'll listen to a short conversation. Please look at the 4 pictures.
Excuse me, which floor are you going to?
Let me see. I'm going to the swimming pool.
Well, it's on the rooftop, right above the fitness center.
Thanks. Are you also staying in the hotel?
No, I'm going to the cafe on the 4th floor for a business meeting.
I see. Enjoy your meeting.
第四题，
Question 4.
Which picture shows the elevator where the conversation takes place?
第二部分多选题说明。第5题至第8题，请仔细观察图片并聆听试题，从听到的4个选项中选出最符合图意的2个答案，每题播放1次。请听例题内容。
For the sample question, please look at picture S. Sample question.
Which 2 of the following are true about the graph?
A. Business was the slowest in January. B. Business was the best in April. C. Sales suddenly dropped in May. D. Sales increased every month.
答案为 A、C。现在开始作答第二部分多选题。第5题，
For question 5, please look at picture 5. Question 5.
Which 2 of the following are true about the picture?
A. The vehicle's floating in the air. B. The boy is not wearing a spacesuit. C. One of the astronauts is playing a computer game. D. This picture was probably taken at a science museum.
第6题，
For question 6, please look at picture 6. Question 6.
Which 2 of the following are true about the picture?
A. There are several boats floating on the lake. B. There is an arch bridge across the lake. C. Some tourists are rowing boats on the lake. D. Some vendors are selling flowers on the boats.
第7题
For question 7, please look at picture 7. Question 7.
Which two of the following are true about David's schedule last week?
A. He was not in the office last Monday morning. B. He attended a dinner party after work last Monday. C. He presented a talk in the main office last Tuesday morning. D. He had a meeting in the sales department last Tuesday afternoon.
第8题
For question 8, please look at picture 8. Question 8.
Which two of the following are true about the line graph?
A. On average, women got married at a younger age than men. B. The smallest gap in marriage age between men and women was in 2020. C. The number of people getting married dropped from 2019 to 2020. D. The average age of men getting married was on a steady rise over the years.
请翻页。2. 对答说明第9题至第16题，请听语音内容，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的回应，每题播放1次。请听例题内容。
Sample question.
My neighbors always play loud music around midnight. It's really driving me crazy.
答案为 A。 现在开始作答第2大题。第9题
Question 9.
Sorry to bother you, but I'm looking for some coffee beans.
第10题
Question 10.
That leather wallet is pretty, but if I buy it, I won't have any money left to put inside of it.
第11题
Question 11.
Excuse me, I didn't hear you quite clearly. Should I take these blue pills before or after eating?
第12题
Question 12.
I could hardly focus on my work this morning. My neighbors played video games and kept me up all night.
第13题
Question 13.
It's been a long, busy week. Would you be interested in going for a walk in the park this weekend?
第14题
Question 14.
It's going to be a long ride. Why don't you take that seat over there?
第15题
Question 15.
A quick question. I was wondering if the park still stays open after dark.
第16题
Question 16.
You know what? I wouldn't even consider this apartment unless it's air-conditioned.
3. 简短对话说明第17题至第24题含单题及题组，第17题至第20题为单题，第21题至第24题每2题为一题组。请听语音内容和相关的问题，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的选项，每题或题组播放1次。请听例题内容。
For the sample question, you'll listen to a short conversation.
I see you're using your own chopsticks.
Yes, I always do these days. I keep them in my bag. I don't like using these disposable ones.
Why not? What's wrong with them?
For one thing, they're not environmentally friendly. You use them just once and then throw them away. It's such a waste. I think it's healthier to use my own too. At least I know they are clean.
Sample question.
What is the conversation mainly about?
答案为 D。 现在开始作答第3大题。第17题
For question 17, you'll listen to a short conversation.
Hi, May. What's your plan for the weekend? Would you like to play tennis with me?
I wish I could. In fact, I'm going to climb Jade Mountain next month. So for the following 2 weekends, I have to do some physical training to get my body ready for the challenge.
You always think ahead and prepare thoroughly. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
第17题
Question 17.
Which of the following is true about the conversation?
第18题
For question 18, you'll listen to a short conversation.
It shows here on your resume that you've never worked in an office before.
Yes, that's true. But I'm a quick learner and adapt easily to new situations.
I see. And how would you describe your interpersonal skills?
Well, I get along with people and I'm excellent at teamwork.
第18题
Question 18.
What is most likely the relationship between the man and the woman?
"请翻页。第19题
For question 19, you'll listen to a short conversation.
You know, you're taking photographs of people in public places without their permission. Are you sure what you're doing is not against the law?
Well, I know it isn't against the law in the United States. It's perfectly okay there.
Yeah, but we're not in America now. I'd check first if I were you.
Yeah, I guess so. Better safe than sorry.
第19题
Question 19.
What is the woman worried about?
第20题
For question 20, you'll listen to a short conversation.
Hi, Tong. How are your new classes coming along?
Most of them are okay, but this biology class is killing me. I have to prepare another report for tomorrow.
Actually, you do look kind of stressed out.
No kidding. I haven't slept a wink since last night.
第20题
Question 20.
Which of the following is true about the man?
第21及22题为题组。
For questions 21 and 22, you'll listen to a conversation.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Well, I think I left my laptop computer in one of your taxis.
Are you sure it was ours?
Yes, pretty sure. I remember seeing your logo.
Okay, let me take down the details and I'll put out a call to our drivers.
Thanks.
Can you describe what happened?
I took a taxi home from the Grand Hotel. I must have forgotten my laptop when I got out. It was in a black bag.
What time was this?
About an hour ago, just after 7 o'clock.
Do you remember the driver's name?
Sorry, no.
Well, no worries. I'm sure we'll get it back to you.
Great. I really hope so.
第21题
Question 21.
What is most likely the relationship between the man and the woman?
第22题
Question 22.
What does the woman want the man to do?
第23及24题为题组。
For questions 23 and 24, you'll listen to a conversation.
I'd like to close my bank account.
May I ask if there's any problem with our service?
Oh no, nothing like that. I'm moving back to Australia next month. So, I want to close my account here in Hong Kong and transfer the funds to my bank in Sydney.
Very good. You'll need to fill out this form to close the account.
All right. And I want to transfer the money to the Commonwealth Bank of Australia.
You'll need a separate form for that. The transfer will take up to 10 business days.
What does business days mean?
Oh, it just means working days. So, Monday to Friday and not weekends or holidays.
Of course. That'll be fine. How long will it take to close the account?
We can do that immediately, so you can finish the process in about 10 minutes.
第23题
Question 23.
Why does the man want to close his account?
第24题
Question 24.
How long will it take to transfer the funds?
,4 短文听解说明第25题至第32题，每两题为一题组。请先阅读试题本的题目及选项，然后听语音播出的内容，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的选项，每题组播放一次。请阅读例题。请听例题内容。
The sample question is based on the following announcement.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Captain Jason Zhang again. We will begin our descent into Hong Kong International Airport in about 15 minutes. Depending on the instructions from the air traffic controllers, we expect to be landing at about 3 o'clock. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. On behalf of all of us at Star Air, thank you for flying with us.
答案为 D。现在开始作答第4大题，请阅读第25及26题试题。第25及26题为题组。
Questions 25 and 26 are based on the following report.
Child obesity, meaning children being seriously overweight, has risen dramatically in the United Kingdom. One school, however, has worked out how to help children control their weight by encouraging an active lifestyle. Next to the school, there used to be an unused field. It had a few trees, but it was full of trash, and the children were not allowed to go there because it was too dangerous. But today, the field has been cleared, and the children get to run in between the trees and play there. These days, the children refer to the field as their mini forest. As a result, the kids in the school are doing much more exercise than ever before. The field is also used to teach children how to grow fruit and vegetables, which are often used by the school's cooks to create healthy meals. The good news is the number of students describing themselves as eating healthily has gone up by more than 50%.
请阅读第27及28题试题。第27及28题为题组。
Questions 27 and 28 are based on the following talk.
Have you ever done any volunteer work? Last year I traveled to Myanmar to work as an international volunteer for 3 weeks. I'd like to share some of my experiences with you. First, the food. Most people in Myanmar are Buddhists and are vegetarians. So, I decided to be a vegetarian while I was there too. I imagined that the food would be boring and taste very bland, but it was sour and spicy. Unfortunately, it also upset my stomach. For much of the first week, I was constantly running to the toilet. What a shock! I had to take a bucket of water with me because the toilet didn't flush automatically, and there was no toilet paper. Only pieces of newspaper. But I enjoyed the work, the people, and the scenery. And experiencing a different lifestyle definitely broadened my horizons. In fact, I'd recommend becoming an international volunteer to anyone.
请阅读第29及30题试题。第29及30题为题组。
Questions 29 and 30 are based on the following report.
PISA is the program for international student assessment. Every 3 years, tests are given to 15-year-old students in more than 70 countries. The test results allow countries to compare their education systems and achievements. According to tests given by PISA, in 2015, Singapore had the highest achieving students in math, science, and reading. Asian countries scored high in all 3 categories. In math, the top 7 countries were all Asian. In science, the top 5 countries were Singapore, Japan, Estonia, Taiwan, and Finland, while surprisingly, the United States was ranked 25th. In reading, most of the top 10 countries were non-Asian, though Singapore and Hong Kong came in first and second.
请翻页。请阅读第31及32题试题。第31及32题为题组。
Questions 31 and 32 are based on the following talk.
What are the critics' top children's books of all time? According to a recent survey of more than 1,000 book critics, the third best is Where the Wild Things Are. In this picture book, young Max escapes into his imagination when he is sent to bed without any supper. This book has everything a popular children's book should have. It features a beautiful, rich, and surprising story along with beautiful, rich, and surprising illustrations. Second on the list is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. This book has been described as thrilling, intelligent, and compassionate. And what is the greatest children's book of all time? According to the survey, it is Charlotte's Web. This masterpiece about an adorable friendship between a spider and a pig has been called deeply wise, as it explores lessons about life, love, and death.
5. 长篇听解说明第33题至第40题，每4题为一题组。请先阅读试题本的大纲或图表及选项，然后听语音播出的内容。可同步利用试题本上的大纲或图表记录重要讯息与细节，此部分不计分。再根据语音播出的题目，从4个选项中选出一个最适当的选项，并将答案画记在答题卷，每题组播放1次。请阅读图表及各题选项。请听例题内容。
The sample question is based on the following conversation.
Hi, my name is Yi Ching Wang. I'm the president of the Taiwan Student Association. We're planning to organize a reception party next month, but I just got an email yesterday saying that there were some problems with our application.
Okay, hold on a moment. Let me get your event planning worksheet and see what's going on.
Thanks.
Ah, I see. Your worksheet is incomplete, so we're unable to process your application. You still need to check the event location. Where are you going to hold your event?
Well, it's going to be in Aristotle Hall, Conference Room 305.
All right, just check Aristotle and write down room 305. Now, let's move on to the next section.
Sample question.
Where will the event be held?
"答案为 C。现在开始作答第5大题。第33至第36题，请阅读图表及各题选项。第33至第36题为题组。
Questions 33 to 36 are based on the following conversation.
Hey, do you have any plans for this summer?
I plan to create a new lifestyle.
That sounds cool. How are you going to do that?
I'm going to make a list of things to start doing. Do you want to join me?
Sure. Where do we start?
Well, I will start from drink more water. We should stop buying bubble tea.
I agree. Maybe we should also eat more fruits and vegetables to make ourselves healthier.
Then we'll need to add, go for a walk every day.
I guess next will be, go to bed earlier.
That's right. What else?
How about read a book?
Sounds good. Maybe we can try to think positively.
And I'd like to talk to my parents at least twice a week to show that I care about them.
Wow, that's sweet. Then I will add, enjoy some little things to the list and share these with my parents.
Oh, and we need to take some time to clean up our bedrooms, and then we can rearrange our furniture.
So we'll put, throw out unneeded things before that. Plus, we need to stop buying stuff that we don't need.
Okay, now our list is complete. Let's start tomorrow.
第33题
Question 33.
Why does the woman want to make this list?
第34题
Question 34.
What does the man suggest they do to get healthier?
第35题
Question 35.
What does the woman plan to do with her parents?
第36题
Question 36.
What should they do before cleaning up their rooms?
"请翻页。第37至第40题，请阅读大纲及各题选项。 第37至第40题为题组。
Questions 37 to 40 are based on the following talk.
How do you wash the dishes? Are you tired of washing dishes by hand? Well, using a dishwasher can help. It helps you save time and water. Using an energy-efficient dishwasher can save up to 5,000 gallons of water a year. It can also save as much as 230 hours of personal time. Dishwashers can also help the environment in another way. One study carried out in the U.S. found that using a dishwasher could reduce carbon emissions by 72% compared to doing dishes by hand. But what if you don't have a dishwasher? Well, it is still possible to keep your carbon emissions to a minimum. Being careful about consuming less hot water can make a big difference. Instead of rinsing dirty dishes with hot running water, soaking them beforehand can cut about 666 kilograms of CO2 emissions a year. That's roughly the same as a return trip flight between Taipei and Hong Kong. If you really want to be eco-friendly, how about getting a dishwasher? If a dishwasher is not an option, then try to use as little hot water as possible when you wash dishes by hand.
第37题
Question 37.
What is the main topic of this talk?
第38题
Question 38.
Which of the following statements about washing dishes is true?
第39题
Question 39.
What advice is given during the talk?
第40题
Question 40.
What is the speaker's attitude toward dishwashers?
本测验试题全部播放结束，可继续作答至考试结束铃声响毕为止。未确认试题回收，请考生于试题本第11页右下角填写应试号码末2码。考生如认为考试过程中有噪音或其他突发状况干扰而未听清楚试题，或发现试题本错误、缺漏、污损、印刷不清，以致影响作答，请立即举手向监视人员反映。考试结束离开试场后将不再受理。